crazy. That's crazy to me. That's actually crazy to me. What was this thing I saw? What was this thing I saw? So this is the image. Is that a real? That's. Oh my gosh! I see freckles. I see freckles. I see freckles. Oh my gosh! We've got freckles. We've got red hair, and he's from Britain. I don't see blue eyes. But you know, we were never gonna get perfection, were we? We were never gonna get perfection, but we got close. We got close, and this is more than close enough. This is more than close enough. This is more than close enough. What color is Ron's eyes? Ron Weasley eye color in the character. Yep, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. And I wasn't even saying it for the blue eyes for that. Red hair and blue eyes is the truest form of a Celt. That is the truest form of a Celtic person in ancient Celt. You know, this is the indigenous people were described as all, not some, all having red hair and blue eyes and being tall. In the first novel, Ron is described as, what did I just say, tall? As tall, thin, and gangling with freckles, big hands and feet, and a long nose. Okay, well, yeah, yeah, eye color blue, hair red. 5'9". That's not, it's not bad. I'm 6'2", but so yeah, we're not. I don't know. Maybe his eyes are blue. They look brown. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. You know what though? If he's a natural redhead and he's got freckles and he's, a nice, pale, proper ginger, playing a ginger, pale kid, playing the role as a ginger should play the role, a natural ginger should play the role of Ron Weasley, then, fair play. Fair play. And I didn't even realize, it's just, of course he's a redhead with blue eyes, Ron Weasley. So, it doesn't appear to be perfection, but it is close to perfection. You've got your red hair, you've got your pale skin, you got your freckles. And that's mostly what you're going to see on camera anyway. No one's going to really be able to see the eye color unless they're doing, like, up-close face shots, of the eyes, of a character for some director reason. So, whatever. I mean, you saw the thing with Snape, so I'm glad that we got a natural red. I assume that this is a natural redhead. I've got no, fake ginger radar going off right now. I've got none of that going off. Totally natural red hair, ginger person. This person would be totally welcomed into Redland. Amazing, amazing. Congratulations to all the actors, all the kids, all the adults that are being casted in this series. Congratulations to all of them, but a special congratulations to a potential future ginger icon. I mean, you're already going to end up being, like, iconic, I would assume. I hope, unless the series turns out to be a total shit show and it's awful. And if that's the case, I hope that the kids are not blamed for that. Remember, executives, remember screenwriters, remember the directors, producers, all of that. Don't blame the actors, young or old, even if they're adult actors like Daisy Ridley in Star Wars sequel trilogy. Don't blame the actors. Blame the writers. Blame the directors. Blame the executive producers. Blame the suits that are running the show in the boardrooms. The Hollywood suits. Don't blame the actors. They're there to do a job. These kids are there to do a job. They're taking on a huge, huge task, a huge role. This will probably change their lives. Everyone is going to watch this series. I mean, not everyone literally, but you know what I mean. This is going to be a big thing. The Harry Potter franchise is like Star Wars. It's like Dune. I mean, I would argue it's bigger than Dune. It's like, overall as a franchise in terms of like name recognition. Dune is iconic, but it's not, in my opinion, on the same level, and I don't even think that that's really a debatable thing or an argument. It's huge. I would say it's much bigger than Dune, but regardless, it doesn't even matter if it's bigger than Dune or not bigger than Dune. It's a huge franchise, like Star Wars, like Star Trek. Harry Potter's massive. They have a theme park, you know, Orlando Studios, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. This is a huge thing. So these kids are taking on massive roles. This is going to be massive for them. I liken this to the Stranger Things situation, where we watch a group of young children grow up over the years. Like the original Harry Potter movies, we watched Rupert Grint and Emma Watson and Daniel Radcliffe grow up over the years in the movies. But this will be like Stranger Things because it's in a streaming series format. So this is like a Ginger, like, you know, in a role like that, where it's going to be like we're going to watch them every season grow up across 7, 8, 9 years, or however long it takes them to finish the book. As far as I'm aware, it's a season a book, which I think is an amazing format for a book. Instead of trying to fit an entire novel in one movie, you get a whole season. So we'll probably get things like, you know, some of the things we didn't get in the films from the book. We'll probably get a closer, hopefully more faithful adaptation via a streaming series, you know, a season per book. You can get more hours, you know, more content, more stuff, more details. So I'm very happy with the casting. I wonder if anyone's going to be racist towards the young girl playing Hermione, because she's not a pale white British girl named Hermione. You know, she seems racially ambiguous, and of course I'm not hating. I hope that she doesn't get, you know, too flamed on, oh my gosh, you know, by the racist online on Twitter. You know, that's cesspool. And YouTube can be rough too. Hopefully everyone's kind and polite and remembers these are children at the end of the day. Human beings, you know, with families and all that. These are children, and they're taking on big roles. So be polite, try to be nice, try to remember that. Have a good heart. Don't be racist, sexist pricks. Don't be so cynical that you can't, you know, be kind to a child. Remember, okay? Harry Potter looks on point. Harry and Ron look pretty on point. I'm excited to see what they do with Ron and Harry and Hermione, the way they dress them up in the outfits and the costume design and the glasses on Harry and you know, Ron, and like how they do his hair and stuff, and Hermione, of course. So I'm very excited for that. Yeah, this is a big deal. This is a huge deal. A huge deal. This is huge. And they just announced this casting today. So congratulations to all of them. Congratulations. Sincerely. Now I will open up the live chat for the first time. I have not had the live chat open at all. Keith Coster super chatted too. Kid looks like a future ginger slave. Again, someone in the live chat, Keith Coster, saying that looks like a future slave. About a child. A child. So you're going to have a lot of Keith Costers on the internet. Parents, I hope that you are able to keep your children protected from the plethora of morons on the internet. There are a lot of them. So anyway, this is a big fucking deal for redheads. This is a big fucking deal. You know, Alistair Stout. I've never heard of this kid. I've never seen him. I don't know anything about him. But this is the new Ron Weasley. The new Ron Weasley, everyone. This is a big deal. Alistair Stout. Very cool name. I mean, that's literally like out of the Harry Potter books. Alistair Stout. Alistair Stout. Like, Stout is like such a Harry Potter coded name. Like Wizarding World name. Alistair Stout. A redhead from Britain. A proper natural ginger from Britain named Alistair. Alistair Stout. I mean, come on, people. I'm not going to say come on, people, but like, this is brilliant. Like, this is beautiful. This is amazing. This is iconic. It's amazing. Is a British actor who portrays Ronald Weasley in the Harry Potter television series. His eye color is gray. His eye color might be blue. A gray blue. If that's the case, that's exciting. Born sometime between 2014 and 2016. That's so insane to me. That's like the Filthy Frank era of YouTube. That's so insane. My TV show was rolling out still when he was born. That's so crazy to me. I'm so excited for him. He auditioned for the role in late 2024 after a casting call search occurred from September 2024 to November 2024. He had to be aged 9, 10, or 11 by April 2025. He was announced as the actor for the role on the today, on the 27th of May, 2025. I mean, this is incredible. That's not gray eyes. That is not gray eyes. I don't know what the fucking Wikipedia is on about. That's like a hazel brown. Hazel's being generous. Hazel is being generous. That's brown. Those are brown eyes. Well, I can kind of see a slight tint of green. Barely, but they're brown. They're brown eyes. But those are natural freckles. Those are natural freckles, and that's natural red hair. I'm sure of it. I would be shocked if that's not natural red hair. Ron Weasley. Do you realize how hype you gotta be? Realize how hype you gotta be to be the new Ron Weasley. Like, I would be wanting to call, if I was him, the first thing I would want to do is call up Rupert Grint and talk to him. And meet with Rupert Grint and talk to him about the character that he became, he inhabited. He was Ronald Weasley, and a lot of people still see him as Ron Weasley. I would love it if they casted him as a adult Weasley. I don't think they'll do the dad, but someone in the family, an uncle, older brother, cousin, something. It would be amazing to have Daniel Radcliffe as Harry's dad. Amazing. Amazing. I doubt it'll happen. I doubt it'll happen, but it would be a brilliant thing if they were able to pull that off. Because I know that they had some issues with J.K. Rowling and her transphobia. The actors, so J.K. Rowling kind of washed her hands of the original cast because she couldn't get past the trans thing, unfortunately. So yeah, I think that probably caused some issues there, but it would be beautiful to see Rupert Grint somewhere in the series, the original 3 trio, somewhere. Emma Watson, I doubt it, but they would. She's too young to be a McGonagall, but like maybe a flashback. I don't know. It would just be cool to see the 3 in the series somewhere. I think it'd be really, really cool. Yeah, they could be hazel eyes. They could be hazel eyes. They could be hazel eyes. They could be. I feel like I see a little bit of green on the edges. But that is a Redland. That's a Redlandic. That's a ginger person. Good kid. You can tell. Look at his smile. That's a good kid right there. That's a good young man. God bless him. God bless him. God bless him and everybody. Really everyone really. But yeah, I'm excited for him. And, I hope everything goes well when they get him in costume and when he does his accent and he's Ron and he's taking on the character. That's a proper young Celtic young man right there. So when they get him in the role and he's like killing it, I hope he's killing it as Ron. I'm going to be rooting hard for him. I'm going to be rooting for him on social media. Everyone else will be talking about Harry. Everyone will be talking about fucking, all the other actors. Oh, Snape. Oh, blah, blah. The Weasleys. The Weasleys. I'm going to be talking about Ron. And I'm going to be cheering him on. I will be. I would be cheering him on. Copper, you're an awesome actor. I'm not a fucking actor, jackass. And have a lot of exponential? You mean potential? a lot of exponential potential in the media world. I think is what you meant. I bet you would get cast in the series. Well, if they asked me to be a Weasley, obviously I would go out and fucking, you know, of course I would go and be a Weasley if they were right about everything. Anyway, I could totally see you playing a gay Voldemort. What the fuck is wrong with you, Sumzone Cat? Or a Neanderthal Hagrid? Go fuck yourself, Neanderthal Hagrid. Fuck you, Sumzone Cat, you dumb bitch. Do not try to ruin this moment. I'm having a good night tonight. Idiot. Fuck you, and fuck corruption, and fuck political jester, and fuck Isaiah Savage. Way to the reveal. What is this now? Hold on. Way to the reveal donated to and said, hey, congrats on joining the LolCal Discord server from Boogie. You'd fit in perfectly as a replacement for Wings. You match the size, anger, and being a loser to the team. I am not a fucking loser. I am not as big as fucking Wings. Okay, dumbass. And also, I'm not angry. I'm not fucking angry, idiot! Why do you always mistake passion for fucking anger? I'm not fucking angry. Quit calling me angry. I'm not fucking angry. I'm not angry. I'm not angry. I'm not angry. I'm not angry. So shut the fuck up with the fucking anger bullshit. Idiot. Dumbass. Idiots. Fucking morons. Dipshits. Some Zone Cat. I'm reading Some Zone Cats. Alex Walker, fuck you and fuck your dumbass friend. My friend Joe says you're a weeaboo and a furry. Fuck you. I'm not a fucking weeaboo, and I'm not a fucking furry, dumbass. Your friend's a moron. Tell your moron to get his fucking head checked. Some Zone Cat donated to and says, since gingers are black, does that mean Mrs. Weasley raises the kids by themselves? I was gonna say, do I seem like that? Like, does that seem funny to you? I'm not laughing. You're a fucking joke, Some Zone Cat. That's not a funny thing to say. LOL. Maybe Ron will act like Charleston White. Okay. That's not fucking funny. That's not funny at all. Keith Coster, the perfect slaves are the ones with us. That's not fucking funny! I don't like that that's a fucking mean comment. Everyone, bro, everybody has a soul. I don't know how many times I have to tell you people this. Shut the fuck up about the damn, that bullshit, okay? Shut up. Perfect slaves. Fuck you, you fucking racist white piece of shit. White trash prick. What is Pimpernel saying? You could be Ron's evil uncle? The only badass Weasley? Fuck off, Pimpernel. I'm not... Do I seem like I'd be evil? No, I don't. I would be a good guy. Look at me. Do I seem like I'd be a bad guy, a villain? I'm wearing red and black. I'm wearing beautiful red and black goggles. Like, do I seem like a fucking villain to you? No, I don't. I am not a fucking villain. I am the hero. I am the hero of this story. Well, not of this story, but you know what I'm saying.